All right, how you doing? This is Nathaniel Swopes of Swopes Said It. I want to introduce my uncle. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? And it's a pleasure to be here, nephew. My name is Troy Bowie Jr. 50 years old. I've been sat down by nephew to do this interview and talk about my sports career.
Yes, sir. So I know you told me you were one of the top 8th grade basketball players in the city. So tell me about your journey in playing basketball in 8th grade. Let's start with 8th grade.
Oh, 8th grade was interesting because like with 8th grade, so funny story, 7th grade, I was in Bryn in the gym room, and that's when the gym coach, well actually the basketball coach, Coach Carter, came in and said, son, you need to show up at rehearsals. No big deal. Went home, told mom about it. She was like, well, go ahead. So I went to tryouts, nailed the tryouts, got on the team. And that's how I pretty much got on the basketball team. It was 7th grade. And I didn't really do too much. You know, the 8th grade people, they was doing their thing. But 8th grade came, so that's where we come to what you talk about. So playing 8th grade with Bryn, it was live, man. And the reason why I was live because I was, you know, I played with some of the best of them that was like street ballers. You know, one of the guys named Steve Jackson, R.I.P., man. Steve Jackson type of dude, played drunk, high, smoking cigarettes.
They still came hoop.
Man, he had a game like Kevin Durant, real talk. When I seen, matter of fact, this is how cold he was. When I seen Kevin Durant play, I was like, dude play just like Steve Jackson. You know, I'm saying Kevin Durant play like Steve Jackson, and Steve Jackson play like he, that's how cold he was. But playing 8th grade though, I was playing with guys like that. Then you talk about crates. That's where the jumper came in. That had a fat little jumper. But the reason why I say it was dope playing 8th grade because Coach Carter, you know, he one of the ruthless coaches that you could ever have. You know, real militant. You know, anybody know Coach Carter? He had that part that went right in the middle with the fro, right through the fro, like Frederick Douglass.
Right.
Nappy as hell. Always kept it real nappy, but he'd jump on you though for not keeping your hair straight. Yeah. Would call you nappy head and hit you with the paddle. But we had a roster too though, and one of the guys he had a nickname for everybody too. So I remember I ain't really too good with names, but I know a guy named Milo. He was our point guard. And he had nice game, but he was real slow. So Coach Carter called him Turtle. So he was our point. Then we had another guy named Myron. Myron was nice with it too. He was a little slasher. We 8th grade, and so playing the 8th grade and going like to different schools like was Saint Ignatius.
He played at Saint Ignatius.
Yeah, you know, with the grammar school.
Oh, okay. He went to St. Ignatius Grammar School. Okay.
Yeah, you know, just playing, you know, just being on the bus and going those type places. We ran up the skulls on people, man. You know, and even at 8th grade playing at Bryn, you know, we was young, so we was gang banging all kinds of stuff. So a lot of them away games was crazy. You know, after you done killed. And, you know, people been talking crazy in the stands. We had to run, get in the van. You know, Coach Carter pulled a fast one. This 8th grade.
This 8th grade.
Yep. And then what was a good thing about playing 8th grade with Coach Carter is that our practice was different. So our practice with Coach Carter was after school, we played in the annex. So you know, we didn't really run play. We ran plays. And we'll do all that, but then there came a time where the grown men, the alcoholics, would come in. As we call them, the wine heads. You know, the wine heads, they had game. You know, these was dudes that played for them, you know, 5-6 years ago. That was cold. They just in the streets, that mean.
And they'll come play y'all.
Man, 5 on
at Bryn or just in the street?
At Bryn in the gym. That's why I guess we had to do it like after hours. And we'll be playing them. Running them, and they be running us. So we playing grown men in practice. So that's how we was running the score up. A lot of time playing the teams. And what was interesting about our roster, and we had Big Wayne McCarthy too. He went to CBS. He was cold. We had Cortez Orr. Cortez Orr went to Bryn with me. I know you're gonna jump into that probably a little later. High school.
He went to Mount Carmel with you.
Yeah, he went to Mount Carmel with me, man. So I'm just trying to name some of the folks. Sandre played a year ahead of me. That's when I was 7th grade. So them guys went to like CVS.
Right.
CVS was lit back in the day, 88, 89. But yeah, man, that was 8th grade, man. You know, just running up to school on teams, fighting. You know, after running, getting to the van on the way games.
Do you remember how far y'all made it in the city playoffs that year? Or even if y'all did it back then, or y'all just probably played for y'all region of the city?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out earlier. I really don't know how far we went. Now, his thing about the team after we graduated, because there was some talk online on Facebook about who was the coldest between us and like maybe the 2 years
guys
after
behind,
us. Yeah, there was a real strong argument. Oh, Deshaun Brown. Can't forget about Deshaun Brown. He played with us too. He was cold. Interesting story about him too. Interesting story. But what happened was playing back then in 88, 89. Do you like edit anything? We
just keep going. Just roll.
Yeah. So go ahead with your question again.
My question was, do you know if you guys played, how far you guys went in city in the playoffs, or even if y'all had playoffs back then, if y'all just played for y'all region? Because now they split the elementary schools up by regions, and they have like the region champion, like like you said, on the east side, so upper east side, lower east side, or then whoever win at that region go to the Elite Eight, Final Four. You know what I'm saying? So do you know if y'all had like a playoff system back then?
Yeah,
like
I mean we did, but I don't know how far we went.
And what's the story on Deshaun Brown like that you can remember?
Oh, with Deshaun Brown, he was one of the kids, man. He can hoop, and he's one of the kids. Got to like I think it was 8th grade or maybe freshman year. A straight bullet hit him, paralyzed him. He paralyzed to this day. In 8th grade, that was my guy because we hoop, and between me and him, like I tried to be the first one to get the Michael Jordans at the school.
And you had the Jordans first.
I'm gonna tell you how he got it. And to this day, he be on me. I'm gonna tell you how he got it. So I asked Mama to get me the shoes. She would got me the Pro Wings, though. I bust the box open, man. I just cried, like, and I was like, I can't do it. So she tried to convince me it's the same shoe, $100 difference.
Oh, because the first Jordans had the wing on the side, right?
Black and red. Yeah. Cold. Everybody wanted that. So I couldn't get it the day they came out.
Right.
But if I would've, I'd have been the first one to get it.
He's the first one in school, or just first one amongst the 8th graders?
First one in school.
First one in school.
He caught me slipping, though. He got like he probably been had it, John. He was a sneakerhead back in the day. He always stayed laced up. But he ain't wear them to school until the day, like the 3rd day they came out. And when they came out, I missed that first day being in school to wear them. And then the second, because Mama went and got the regulars, she went and got the real pair then.
Right.
By that time, he had already had rocked them while Mama was going to make the transactions and get the real shoes. And I was sick, dog. There's little things in life. But that was his story, man. He got shot, man. My man, that's my guy to this day. A straight bullet and put him in a wheelchair, Joe. Like, he can hoop.
And he was on the basketball team. He was a beast.
Yeah, that's what he was commenting on Facebook about who was the best team. Like, team after us, they was cold. They was like 33-0 or something like that. They was cold, and they went state.
Okay. So, you said you had a lot of talent to play, but you said that coming out of 8th grade, there was a couple of schools trying to recruit you. Now, talk about you being recruited as an 8th grader. Yeah,
that was interesting. I was going to jump into that too. So, tournament we was in at Avalon Park, baby. Yes, sir. Avalon, we used to hoop. I just played JV when I went to high school. Mount Carmel got no. 8th grade. What we had going on in 8th grade? It was a tournament.
Right, Avalon Park. It was a tournament. Yep. Part of my memory. Like I said, I'm trying to work it out. So we was at a tournament, and Coach Cook. Anybody know Coach Cook back in the day? With Juwan Howard, all them guys that he was they coach. CVS. Okay. Yeah, and he wanted to recruit me. Talked to Pops about going to CVS.
Yeah, and Pops was interested, because he sold it. We got this 6'8" dude, Juwan Howard, and they had the other cat. That was Sandre. Sandre was going there. He was a freshman at the time because he went to. I told you he was playing 8th grade at Bryn. Sandre was the point guard, throw oops all day. To do Who was they? They had another guy jumping out the gym. I think his name. I forgot what his name is. He used to jump out of Lambkin or something like that. He used to jump out the gym. So I would have been playing with them cats. You know what I mean? So didn't work out. But as far as getting recruited, that was one recruit. I really liked the CVS. St. Nations.
Do you know why CVS didn't work out?
Moms.
She didn't want you to go to public school.
Yep. Catholic solar.
And so going to St. Ignatius then.
Yep, and I jumped into the next. So the next recruit was Leo.
Okay.
And Leo was lit. Catholic school. Me and Charles Hudson was getting recruited at the same time.
Now, did Charles play for Bryn?
No, he played for Powell.
Powell, okay.
And I didn't even jump on that, man. The whole battle between being that dude in 8th grade, you know, it was all about bragging rights. You know, oh man, Charles and Troy playing. Charles and Troy playing this week, but never really sold out the games.
Right.
Like you probably would now. You got two co-brothers that's playing against each other.
Everybody going to the game.
It's gonna be something not back then. Back where we come from. You know what I'm saying? It was just rough back then, bro. Like I said, the guys was on drugs, alcoholics. But when we come around the back, who won? Well, I blocked his shot. Well, I scored on him. How many points you had? I had 6 boards.
Right.
And we did that thing in 8th grade. And so one of the top recruits for me was Leo.
Right.
I forgot that little short white dude name. He tried to recruit me, and he tried to recruit Charles at the same time. And you probably say, damn, what happened with that? Mark Carmel was recruiting me at the same time. I think St. Rita wanted me as well, but I ain't paying St. Rita too much attention because I didn't know much about St. Rita. Mark Carmel, they recruited me. I forgot what was at when Mark Carmel recruited me. It was another tournament somewhere. And Coach Barchek, he approached moms and them, and he was talking real good, like real good. He was on some more, I'm recruiting 4 other guys, and your guy, he can come on the varsity team. Now this is Mark Carmel. He come on the varsity team, and I got a guy right now, number 23, Floyd Gardner. He's averaging 30. I'm like, dang, for real? Oh man, get out of here! I ain't trying to hear that. Whatever, Catholic League, whatever. I'm trying to go to the CVS, dude. Right. So Mom Deuce was like, she was trying to guide me into that, and I had to take these tests. So you talk about being recruited, I had to take these tests, man. Like, do I even qualify to even go to Catholic school? So that was tough on me. So what happened was then we had Leo. So what Leo was doing. So that was Coach Barchek just selling me a dream. I got guys, you're going to be starting in the varsity as a freshman. You're going to be a freshman starter on a sophomore and playing varsity. I'm like, okay, all right, let's do it. Playing time? Freshman? And you already got heavy hitters? And I went to some games too. And this dude was the truth. Floyd Gardner, lefty. Light skin, 6'3". Smooth, Nate. Like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. This dude was the truth. I'm in 8th grade, man. Right. Watching a live, sold-out game at Mount Carmel, Catholic. If you think Catholic back in the day, you're like, at least for me, back when I've been in the hood, man, whatever. They soft. They ain't balling like we balling over here in the public league. Right. People in the stands going nuts in the public league. But anyway, this dude was putting up real good numbers, man. Like, he had like 38 that night. I went. But so that's Coach Barchek talking real good on that end. So then the other coach for Leo, his game was a whole lot different. Yo, come to the game. We playing St. Rita tonight. And I want you guys to have a good. He brought me and Charles. Together. Charles said, go get my guy. Charles was responsible for that recruit. Go get my guy, man. I'm going to go with him. We're going to go together. So we went together, and he was like, y'all have a good time. And I'll talk to y'all after the game. No problem. We in the stands with everybody. We ain't down on a team. We was there with everybody. We youngsters. It's seniors. It's all boys school. So I'm like, the ignorance in me, all boys school, hard legs. Well, that thing was sold out with females, boy.
There's a lot of females at the game, at the Leo game.
Jesus, I ain't know about the Catholic League females. I ain't know nothing about them, dog. I ain't know nothing. Good, clean girls. I'm used to the Bamas at that tail time, baby. Them good clean, hair done, smell good, got whips. Whoo! Right. Anyway, so that was so we went to the game, and that was dope. So I'm thinking, all right, that's a nice little experience. They had a party every home game, Nate. They man, I'm down there.
Where was the party at? Where was the party at?
In the basement.
Of the school?
Of the school.
So they partied right after the game.
Right after the game.
And they let you be party with them.
We in there. Me and Charles in there. 8th grade. 8th grade. So anyway, so now I'm like, whoa, Leo, that's where it's at. Right. Charles like, yeah, dog, we got to go here. You know, Charles, that's bad made up. He's right. he had more recruits than me. Okay. You know, Charles was cold back in the day. Well, home, told mama, and we went to another game. It was just as crazy. So I told mama, like, man, you gotta let me go, Leo. You gotta let me go, Leo. No, we going to Mount Carmel. No, you gotta let me go, Leo. No, we going to Mount Carmel. So I'm begging her, so she's like, you know what? Y'all gotta take the test, right? The testing. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta take the test. Yeah. And it's on the same day. Mount Carmel and Leo. Same day. Yeah. Well, first coach come get you. That'd be the school you go to. Mm. Test was like 9 o'clock, Nate. Coach Barche was at the door at 6.
6 a.m.?
6 a.m. Pulled a swope, said it.
That's where you end up going.
So that's when I ended up going to Mount Carmel. And that was the recruiting.
Do you know what time Leo showed up? Do you know what time Leo showed up?
Mama said he showed up a little bit after that.
Hey.
I told Mama she was wrong. I ain't understand it at the time, but yeah. I'm glad I went to Mount Carmel.